Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Lance, and this is my review for Super Street Fighter HD Remix for the PS3. And I just gotta say, this game is over cold. It's over cold, it's out cold. It don't get no better than this. It's Street Fighter. It's Street Fighter on steroids. Street Fighter souped up. Super Street Fighter souped up. It's super souped up. No, actually, the game is. I love this game. This is like the first Street Fighter that's online, and at least that I know of. And all right, let me start with the graphics. The graphics are much better. The graphics are like they drawn by the comic company Udon, or I think that's what they call it, the one that draw the Street Fighter comics, and they did an outstanding job with this game. The graphics are so good. Let me show you something. This is Akuma. He's going to work on me right now on Cammy. I just got on practice mode, and he's beating the snot out of Cammy right now, as you can see. And you can hear that. That's her updated music. You know. Well, never mind. Okay. As you can see, that was Cammy's stage redid or whatever, and it looks real sweet. And another thing, the next thing is the music. The music has been totally redone, and they're basically tracks from, seems like from fans that I've heard before on YouTube. I heard some of them on YouTube before. Like, for instance, Cammy's music. I always liked Cammy's music, even before it was updated. I think it was like the best music. But they updated it again. Well, not this time. And the good thing about this is they updated the game music and the ending music. You know, that wedding music with Ken on his ending, they actually got an organ playing for the wedding music. And even when Elijah's running up to him when he beat the crap out of Bison, they upgraded that music, everybody's music. And not only is the music updated, the endings are updated. The endings are more in-depth. It's not just when Ken, I keep using Ken. For instance, when Ken gets, on his ending, when he gets married, him and Elijah has a longer conversation before they get married than on the old Street Fighter. They usually just run up to him, oh, I love you, Ken, and all that. And then they just jump into the marriage. On this one, they have a little conversation. I forgot what they was talking about. It's like a little mini soap opera. And I'm like, go ahead, Ken, get your do your thing, you know. And they kind of put another part on his ending too. He's like, they say what, 2 months later, then it says they show Ken and Eliza at their house, and it said now Ken is ready for his next challenge, and it said a boy or a girl. So it's about, you know, his next challenge is he gonna get a boy. You know he gonna get a boy. If you know about the Street Fighter story, he's gonna have a boy. So, but, and they kind of, Cammy's ending, they changed. It's not Bison being, they didn't used to be in love now. They based her past story off of how she was in Street Fighter Alpha 3. She was Killer B. You know, he keeps calling her Killer B. Like, he says, don't you remember? He doesn't say we were in love. In this one, he says, you were my most loyal servant, or whatever. My loyal assassin. And I actually think it was better like that, because Street Fighter Alpha 3 is actually in their past. You know? So, that makes more sense. It goes with the story a lot more. And they updated that. I like that they updated the endings. What else? Online is so fun to play online, because you don't just get the snot beat out of you. It's still old school. You still can feel the old school and stuff that happened on here when you playing online that'll never fly on Street Fighter Alpha 3. Like people throwing you out of stuff, throwing you out of the hurricane kick. That's when stuff like that happen, I just go, oh, that's old school. You gotta go with it. It's old school. Old school stuff is still gonna happen. You know, that's Street Fighter. That's old school Street Fighter for you. You're gonna get through out of Bison's slide. You're gonna get through out of Dragon Punches for those who good enough to do it. And I really like that they upgraded the characters. They made them more balanced. My girl Cammy, she's always been a favorite of mine, and I'll be smashing with her on here now. And, you know, it's very few Cammy players, but I'm one of them. And another thing, you can play the game one of 4 ways. You can play the game with upgraded graphics and upgraded music, or you can play the game with upgraded graphics and old school music. You can go back to where it used to be. Another way you can play the game is you can go back to old school graphics and you can have upgraded music, or you can have old school graphics and old school music. And you can take you can turn off the upgraded fighting and make it completely old school if you want to. So the characters that was overpowered on the old ones, they overpowered. You know, if you put it on old school mode, because they got a little slot you put it on, you know, you can pick it. But I usually go with the remix mode because it's more balanced. And overall, this game, I give it an A+, definitely. It really got me more hyped up to play Street Fighter 4. And I cannot wait till it comes out. And really, I hope they bring out a 6-button controller for this game, like they did with Street Fighter Anniversary Collection on PS2. Bring out that Street Fighter 6-button controller, you know, so I can be smashing with that online. You know how it is. Everybody wants a 6-button controller. Capcom knows what their fans want. They usually give it to them, just like this game. So most likely they're gonna bring out a controller, 6-button controller for this. And it just got me real excited to play Street Fighter, and I love Street Fighter. I always loved it. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, my screen name on PS3 is Free1Up. If you want to challenge me, you can anytime, and I'll be waiting. And just know you're gonna lose, because I don't lose, because I'm too cold for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out cold on Street Fighter. I can't be seen. You know? Alright. I'm about to go. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Street Fighter HD Remix is the bomb. And that's the bottom line, cause Lance Cryer said so. Nah, I wish I had the glass breaking sound, but I ain't Stone Cold. I'm Lance Cryer. I'm gonna catch y'all later. If you smell what the sock is cooking. Well, anyway, I'll catch y'all later. And that's true. Oh, it's true. Well, anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all later. You know what I mean? Have a nice day. Later.